Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Perfection Art by Tracy, and I'm Tracy. I wanted to do a quick little intro for this video because it's going to be one of those that I don't talk. The reason being is out of the blue, I got a message from a previous customer that wants to order 2 of my large trays. So, that's wonderful. Made for a great Friday. The glitch is she's traveling to Germany and she leaves in 2 weeks and wants to take them as gifts for her family. Okay, but she wants, there's two things with this. One, she wants them both to be monogrammed with the gold leafing. And normally I like for my trays to cure for 2 weeks before trying to add the gold leafing. So I'm on a time crunch of getting them poured and having them cure enough so I can do that final step. And then also on one of the large ones, she had seen the Lazy Susan that I did the bloom on. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it here for you. This is a 16-inch round tray that I have to do a bloom on, and I've only done it one time. So what makes it the trickiest is, one, I don't specialize in blooms. Thankfully, I've had the wonderful Karen Dershin that I've had some one-on-one training with her, so I feel more confident in them than I did. And the biggest thing is with a bloom or with anything with these trays, you can't tilt off any extra paint or blow off any extra paint. What you put down in that tray is what you're left with. So strategically, you just have to be so precise on the amount of paint that you lay down in the tray. So with all that being said, the reason I'm doing the intro again is I wasn't sure if I was even going to film doing them, but I want you, not only do I want you guys to see the process of me making them, but it helps me because had I not filmed that first Lazy Susan with the bloom, I don't know that I would remember the colors I used or how I did it. And I was able to go back and rewatch that video and see that I used all TLPs with it and thankfully had listed my colors. So I just strongly suggest, even if you don't have a YouTube channel, but you're a fluid artist or any type of artist, film while you're painting, and you can always go back and look and see what you did, learn from your mistakes, or like this, be able to fulfill an order because you have it right there, what you did and how you did it. And again, I really need to focus on what I'm doing. So I have one shot at this. Scraping house paint off of a wooden tray is not easy to do if it is at all possible. So I'm just going to set the camera up. I'm going to paint, pretend like you guys aren't there, and focus on what I'm doing. But I will try during editing to write down, on the screen, everything I'm doing, all my colors, the whole process, so that it's easy for you guys to understand what's going on. But like always, if you have any questions, please just leave me a comment. I will be happy to answer them to the best of my ability. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you in the end. Fingers crossed they work and I get them done in time. But thank you guys so much for being here and joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye.
stranded, looking like a fool. All those nights alone in our bedroom. You said one thing and did another, didn't you? Know this, I refuse to be blue. Don't try, don't try to deny it. You know it's true. The shame is on you. Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you want.
Okay, so remember the beginning of this video when I said that I was on a time crunch and I needed to focus and I was going to set the camera up and just pretend like you guys weren't even there? Well, I obviously did a few steps that either one, I totally forgot to turn my camera on, or two, I thought I turned my camera on. So what I'm going to do is really quick just explain what I did and the processes that I forgot to film. And I'm so bummed because when I went to take the skin off of the silicone mat, that's like my most favorite part. That was like so cool to pull that off. So I'm going to start with this one though. Normally, yes, you would do a circle, but because these trays are handmade and each piece is inlaid individually, this is not like a perfect circle. So no matter how hard I tried with the X-Acto knife, there were a few little places that you could see that this was not like a perfect circle, and you could tell that it wasn't poured in this tray. I know nobody is perfection, but I like to come as close to it as possible. So my dear friend Sarah Mack was telling her about it, and she helped me come up with actually gluing, my phone will focus, this cording around here. So I did that and I glued the skin to the tray, and I still have plenty of room to pour the resin, but I honestly think it added just an extra touch of elegance. And secondly, I normally use gold leafing from the initials. However, like I said, this one was on a time crunch and I only had about, I don't know, 7, 8, maybe 9 days for the paint to cure. And I was just terrified that it just wasn't cured enough. And if I did gold leafing, it would just be a big old blobby mess. So I used my gold leafing pen. Again, is it perfect? No, I'm going to touch it up again before I do the resin. But once the resin's on there, you won't even be able to tell that it's not gold leafing. This one, much simpler. The only thing that I did that you guys didn't see is the lettering. And again, I think this one would have been okay using the silver leafing, but instead I used the mirror liquid, and I just, on both of them, take the stencil, set it down, take a paintbrush, of course I tape that down, take a paintbrush and very gently go over it and then peel the stencil back up. So that's really all you missed. I mean, there were some cool, fun parts, but I'm sorry. I will do better next time when I'm not under such a tight time crunch. But the stage that we're at now is the resining. So I'm going to put my phone up in the holder. I'm filming this on Wednesday, and these have to be ready and delivered first thing Friday morning. So again, I am in a rush. So I'm gonna set the phone up and just do the resin, and I'll show you all the final results.
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow, but who knows if we get joy or sorrow. Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire in what you can't control. We fly, try so hard to get there, and we might be lost but not forever. There's things in life you simply need to know, but sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. Don't say you're ridiculous, you're not even close. Don't wish for indifference, you're not one of those. We fall, but we always rise up through it all. We get a little wiser. There's things in life you simply need to know, but sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. And if you ever wonder, there is nothing wrong with a little thunder. There's things in life you simply need to know, about sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end, the end. There's things in life you simply need to know, about sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end. Before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. You went there every summer, that place you're thinking of, the music you remember.
I swear I have forgotten more about these trays than I have remembered as far as filming. I have them downstairs in my kitchen getting ready to package them up. And remembered I didn't send you guys the final after resin look, but I'm gonna be totally honest. if I were making this tray not for someone specifically, I would not have added the letter. To me, it just personally makes it too busy and it takes away from the beauty of the bloom. I'm happy with the little cording. I think that turned out pretty, but it's what they wanted. People like them personalized and monogrammed. To me, it just kind of took away from it, but it's still pretty. I just liked it better before the initial. And then the other one I think turned out really pretty. I don't mind this one. Like I said, I've got it down in my kitchen, so I don't have the lights to show, but this is really sparkly and shiny. So this one, I don't mind the lettering. I think it flows really pretty with that line. I think it just kind of goes with it, but to me it still would have been just as pretty without the letter. But again, that's you know, people want what they want, and when you're doing are you done? I'm not giving him attention, so he's having to rub his own back. Anyway, when you do commission work, you have to fill the order as requested. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm so sorry I left certain parts out, but hopefully you get the overall gist of it. And thankfully the resin dried beautifully, no flaws, no bubbles, no little fuzzies. They're very heavy now because I did do extra resin on them, mainly because of this one needing it to go up over this cording because I wanted it flat. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for joining me and following along as I made these custom trays. If you don't mind, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and leave me a comment. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions. I'm open to all. But I love you guys very, very much. And as always, until next time, bye friends.
Hear the ocean talking to me, saying, what are you waiting for? When life is